It goes on top of the shuttle, and then those tanks are just there, left for dead.
And that thing's lower cooldown nowadays as well, Matt. It's much easier to get around the map as Widowmaker and also pull yourself out of those compromising situations. So, Nevix, much in the same way that the Outlaws like to use Cool Matt, he's the first line of defense, gonna spot the comp out, check to see if there's anything that, you know, is incongruent or requires a response, because you can't tab and see the enemy composition until, what, 15 seconds in.
So let's see how the Valiant play around this, right? Because Baby Bay is inside of that server room with both supports, but Dak is playing Ana. So if they try and dive in there, the Valiant, they're going to get hit with a big biotic grenade, get denied any healing they would get from Verbo or Unko.
Dak's Ana, really good last week. Some huge sleep darts, especially that one Hanamura on short 4 was great. And that's where Baby Bay takes down both supports. I mean, what more could you ask for from this man? Perfect response. Kariv's trying to embed himself in the back lines. Spraying and praying that he doesn't get shot in the back of the head.
He's going very far out.
What's the play theme? We'll come back to that in a second, but this is Baby Bay shutting things down for the Valiant. Easy life. Oh, he goes Unco first. Great biting grenade, though. That was a great setup for Dak.
As Kariv is still behind enemy lines here, using Infrasight, I guess it puts them in a difficult spot, right? Do you want to go and deal with Kariv all the way in the back? Yeah.
He just needs one kill, and they're not aware of exactly where Kariv is right now. So if he peeked with Infrasight, got that easy kill, just lined up ahead through a wall, that could have opened things up. I get the idea, but again, you put yourself at great risk and you put yourself deep in enemy territory, but Fate comes to the rescue there. Nicely done. Soon was in trouble and Dunta did find it, but Sleepy and Dak have both fallen to the one very angry Winston, and Fate doesn't seem to be done yet. He wants to take this into his own hands. Baby Bay trying to run for the hills, but he won't get away from this man. Soon resurrected back in the fight. The Tracer returns to the fray for the Valiant and Kariv. A bit of SMG action to get it done, and the Valiant now breathe a sigh of relief. The first hurdle is jumped.
It just, Kariv's positioning there is so odd, but it puts San Francisco in a weird spot because you can't really send Baby Bay back there to go deal with him because he's up on the high ground and he's getting that mega health pack. And then you have players coming out of the respawn just getting peppered with shots from Kariv. A lot of the players with the shock don't have abilities to get over to that high ground.
So they're calling back the tanks with mobility, going, guys, you can't contest, you've got to keep us.
But they have the rest of the Valiant coming at them, so they can't do anything.
So it's kind of like the strat we saw on Temple of Anubis with Tracers and Genjis trying to go deep behind defenders, except it actually works. So that's always nice to see. Nevix looking for Kariv, but gets very few of the micro rockets on target, so Kariv's hardly threatened out of position. Nevix just kind of giving him a bit more of a light show than anything. Double Transcendence, interesting to see that one drawn out of Unco at this stage, given the Valiant didn't seem to really want to fight or commit ultimates, but they'll go for it anyway. Pulse Bomb for Soon, this could be big. It needs to be, in fact. A bit of damage done. Nomi's very low at this stage, and Soon is still looking to get a finish off, and Dante exposes his flank, gets out in front. That self-destruct could be critical, but Soon's able to get away from it. Unco is not so lucky.
Doesn't look like you're going to see Verbo go for a res here on the Unco. They're going to actually go
Stay
back.
safe, get the Valk.
Now they're going to get the res here, so they're going to go all the way back. They're going to get the res on the Unco.
Oh, here we go.
You're going to have your Valkyrie here very shortly.
It's inexorable. The Los Angeles Valiant are pushing forward. Nevix is just trying to stay alive right now, but he's so low. It was a great pulse bomb from Dunta to get rid of the mech and the tank. There's no tanks for the Valiant, but they've got damage, raw damage, and they've got it in spades. You know that Unco's going to be dishing those orbs of destruction now as he's trying to dismantle this defense for the shock. Knocked back, Fate drops on now, and look at this. The Primal Rage, very, very helpful, but he put to sleep from up above. It's Sleepy to make Fate sleep on the job, but now Nomi's going to be there. Give him a tinkle to wake him back up, and where are the shot? They got to get there! Nomi playing back around the corner. He couldn't make it to the payload, and Fate's timing was impeccable to return with the Primal Rage. And once again, the North versus Southern California crown goes back